Zentangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepattern.com, and today it is this pattern down here that we're going to do. Let's open up the book and find a place for it. So this one is actually a border tangle, and we don't have any borders. So I'm trying to pop it in right here. And for this one we are going to make some small rice corn shapes, and then one in middle of these, just with a just a little up there, and then again we're going to do it, I'm just gonna do it, and then here, down here, and down here. So it actually continued, so you have like this fiber, 4 in a square, and then the 5th in the middle, 4 in a square, the 5th in the middle, and so on. So from this side here, actually I'm gonna color mine in black because it got a little wonky here, and I want to make it a little more visible what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna color in these blacks. You don't have to do this, but you can do it if you want to, or you could color them blue instead, like that. I like that better. So I'm going to take and make a line from here going out and stopping before hitting this one. So starting at the end, going out and stopping before, and you continue that down all the lengths you have. Then you do the same from over here. Start from here. This time it's from the top of these and going up and over. Do not touch that one. And doing the same on all of these. Then you come around here. Actually you would start, let me do it from here. You would start here on this line, going down, touching this line, over and ending on top of the seed or the rice shape, and you would go from this bottom here out, touching this one and around this rice corn and going to the line behind there. So coming from up there over and down. So here it makes the over and around. So we would have one going around right there, and we would have one coming out here. So that's the first part. Now we are going to start here on this line, going around, follow the line and end on the tip. So here, following a line, going up to the tip, and so on. Then on the other side, going around, following the line and going to the tip. Again, follow a line around to the tip. Now we are going to aura this line we have over here, so kind of just giving this a little more dimension out here, and on the other side as well. Going under here and down. And you could make these lines here wider, so you have a little more to work with, or you can put something in there later if you wanted to. Then I'm going from this to that line over here, and from this line to the edge of that one. So here, from this one to the outer line here, from this line to the point of that one. And the same here. Now I need to find it from here to that one, and from this one to the line. And that would be the same over here. It would go, now it's really crooked here, but that's the way it is. It would go like that. So you have kind of a rope braid going on here. I kind of like that. And now you can decorate it after your wish if you want to. I'm kind of thinking that I want to close this part here off. Where we have the room where it is in. So kind of just closing it in, and I'm going to cap this one and bring out my eraser here just to erase whatever pencil lines I can see here. You might not have to do that because I am drawing my pencil lines a little more crisp than you need to, so you can see mine. I am going to use my my blue Micron 05, and this is the dark blue one. And I think I'm going to color in this little place here on the side of this pattern. And the other side as well. I kind of like this pattern. It looks very, very complicated, but it's actually not. But you might have to try it out a few times before you get it. But it's actually not that difficult if you take one step at a time. There we go. I'm going to leave the rest open, and I am taking my white charcoal and I'm just gonna pop in a tiny bit, and I'm mumbling now, I'm sorry about that. I'm just popping in a tiny bit of white here on these lines here to make them a tiny bit more rounded, or yeah, a tiny bit more rounded. Using my Tortillions to soften it out a tiny bit. There we go. Now taking my graphite, and I'm going to make shadings where it's going under and over and in and all that. So here it kind of looks like it's going under here, so I'm making a little shadow here. And remember to turn your page if it's necessary for you. I kind of like it like this right now. Again, taking my Tortillion, softening it up these shadows. There we go, and then we have the ones in here. Again, taking my Tortillion, and making the shadows. I actually think I'm going to take my white jelly roll. This is the 08. And I'm going to make kind of let's just get it to work first. I'm just gonna make a tiny aura in here. just to get a little interest on the inside of this pattern as well. And I'm keeping it open here so we have the illusion of it going on. I think that actually is pretty neat. Let me take my black Micron PN here, because I have a few lines that is kind of disappearing on me and I don't like that. So I'm just coloring up these lines that kind of disappeared with the white charcoal. I think that's it. Anyway, I think that turned out really neat. I like that pattern. It's beautiful. So that was it for today. It was this pattern right here. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.